EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Hey, we have a Vikings now.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens
and
the Indianapolis Colts.
Nice. It's like how Wiley leaves the NBA 2K voice chat every single time we stop playing. And I have to re-invite him back.
Will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Dave, with anybody shaking my and breaking my can. Let me go and get my jersey. And then my chain and chains. I don't know any of the words either.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
He's the #1 quarterback in the league. I had a bye week, so he might not be, but he was the last time I checked.
Taken down.
Landon Collins made the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, no one cares about QB yards.
Even territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
That's like a Tom Brady stat. No one cares about.
Out of the gun, Newton. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there.
Only when I haven't based in a little while.
Blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he goes
fucking D tackle was manned up on Montgomery.
Back to the 16.
He's brought down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Sometimes I like modify my kick for the lag, and then I'm just like not lagging, so I hit it early.
And you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like whew,
that first kick of the game is always a little sketchy.
Well.
Oh shit.
Carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's the thing Brandon was complaining about.
At the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, he's saying it's cheese.
From the gun is Eason. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
What if you're like Ben and you don't know the button and you didn't even know you could do that? Per se.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You don't have to do it every play, but sometimes when they have an interesting front, it's good to do.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the
It can hurt you if you do it wrong, too.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I do it. I rarely do it, Ben, because usually I'm calling plays based on the base alignment I see. But it's a good tool to have.
On 3rd down, Eason. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knock the ball away.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. Oh, and what a play on special
Oh my God, he punted it to the 2-yard line.
Inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Oh, nice. My terrible running back is hurt, so I'll put in an even more terrible one. Oh, shit. Oh.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go
torn pectoral, nice. That's probably 8 weeks.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis.
Cool, cool. We love it.
And shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Move the chain and the chains.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Newton. Reception here.
Bye-bye.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive.
So tough.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Taken down at the.
That's a strong pickup right there.
Georgia loves Zuko.
As this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Newton. He gets it left side to Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down.
Are you ready for LaShawn McCoy to have his first carry of the season?
Man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Check 9. Check 9. Check 36.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 28. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Operating from the gun. Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. Well, the drive started in the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense.
That was kind of lame. It was lagging for me on fourth down. Couldn't get the ball off. Got the field goal though. Or not fourth, third down. I'll take it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Here's Eason off the play fake. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His third touchdown
nice.
now on the year. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Brett Maher on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Colts 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. On first down, it's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
7 at the 16-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
A 29-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know that...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
It's a last-minute pick for the Colts right there, and you can score now.
This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
I'll tell you in a sec.
And his kick is
it's 12-7 Colts.
Perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come
getting a lot of use out of our kicker today. Superstar Josh Lambeau.
We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Eason. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And he completes it to Cohen. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael Ojemudia. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We'll soon. 2 weeks.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No.
From the gun, Newton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And a throw there.
What a play.
Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Being chased out left. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Eason, and this one quickly to Lamb. And he is
oh my gosh.
Touchdown.
What a beast.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking to find a lane,
That's
but
a face mask, bro.
in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the gun, Newton, throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Johnson. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And goal.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he takes it in for a Colts score. LaShawn McCoy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Yeah.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one.
Anything is better than Cam, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Like, he's usable because he's like, he can roll out and he has throw power, but his accuracy is just so ass, dude.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Flush to his right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Eason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Eason, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Come on, Aston, how do you not cover that, bro? It's literally your only job.
6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What are you waiting for out there?
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From just shy of midfield, Newton, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of
Come on, ref.
To the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
The Colts on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. From the gun, Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
J.J. Wilson.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Right there, 54, right there.
And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Reruns.
With his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th.
It's no secret that the Colts are going to run that 8 times a game.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Colts 26, Ravens 22. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Eason. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They go play action with Eason. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was tackled at
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, walk 54, walk 54. Watch the run.
They go to Johnson again. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
36-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Henry Ruggs.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3.
Yeah, and he's only got 2 timeouts, too.
Steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
He needs a miracle.
Near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Von Miller in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make.
Victory formation, how copy?
Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Colts, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against
that's next. I haven't gotten high yet today.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
Okuda 3 picks. Second game this year he's had 3 picks in. Aston Davis 1 pick. He gave up 2 touchdowns though, so we'll be talking to him in film.